Hey guys, welcome back. Let's get started. So first we're going to prime our face with Bare Minerals Prime Time Oil Control. This is just going to act as a good barrier between your skin and your makeup. Now I'm going to take the NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Pencil in the color Milk, and we're just going to apply that all over the face. I like this method versus face paint just because it tends to blend out easier and it comes off the skin easier as well. As you can see here, I'm feeling for the natural hollows of the eye sockets. I want to try and make it as uniform and realistic looking as possible. Picking up a sponge here, I'm going to take this and blend out all of the white that we just put on the face. We want to make it look matte and very uniform. So now picking up the BH Cosmetics Contour Palette, I'm going to take this very white shade and picking up a brush, I'm going to apply all this powder across the face. If you were going to go out at night with this look, you definitely want to make sure that your makeup doesn't move. Picking up another NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Pencil, this time in the color Black Bean, I'm going to use the hollows that I originally made before and just trace out the lines that I left myself with. Now picking up this Makeup Forever Flash Palette, I'm going to go in and trace out the nose area. We want to try and make this realistic looking because typically in a skull the nose area is blacked out. So just trace along to the sides of the nose there, make little ridges up on the bridge of your nose, and then do the same on the other side. So I wasn't too happy with how thick the eye was here on the left side. So don't be afraid to pick up a makeup remover cloth or a little bit of makeup remover on a Q-tip and just fix up any imperfections that you're not happy with. Going in now with a paintbrush and my Inglot number 77 gel liner, I'm going to just apply this to the upper eyelid and eyebrow area. We really want to give it a really dark dimension look. I will warn you, if you are going to use gel liner, this was very difficult for me to get off my face, but I did find that dish soap got it off with no problem. So here we are, just going in and applying, making sure it's super black. I'm going to leave a little bit of space on the bottom of the eye to give the look a little bit more dimension. We want to try and set all this black that we've just put on our face. So I'm going to take Corrupt from Makeup Geek and just apply that over the gel liner and over the black that we applied on the nose from the Flash palette. Picking up Saddle from MAC and a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to just blend out the outer corner of the black that we had smoked out in that under eye area, just to give it a little depth. So to add a little extra, I'm taking the black from the Flash palette and my precision paintbrush, and I'm going to just use the natural curves from my face when I frown to give my skull a menacing look. Taking a paintbrush, I'm going to just shade out those black lines. The more detail you put into this, the more realistic it will look. Going back in with NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk, we're going to use this to really help us map out the rest of our face. So as you can see, I've got the outline for the hollow of the temple. I'm going to drag it down and around my cheekbone and then create the top part of the jaw. I went back in with Saddle from MAC and my fluffy brush, and I really wanted to add a little bit more of an aged look to the creases, so feel free to do this to give your look a little bit of extra oomph. Now we're going to take NYX Jumbo Pencil in the black bean again, and we're going to go over our outlines. This is just going to help us when we go to color in the black later. Picking up the flash palette again and another paintbrush, we are going to just fill in where the hollows are for the temples. We're going to fill those in completely, and then we're going to create a shaded effect for the rest of the top of the jaw. So this is an extra step. You don't need to do this, but it really does help add to the whole effect. I took some black paint and just mapped out the bottom of my jawline, and then we're going to go in with a sponge and blend it out. Picking up MAC Saddle again and my MAC 224 fluffy brush, we're going to do the same effect that we did to the creases above the eyebrows. We're just going to give it more of a shadow and more of a dimension along the face. Adding a little bit of color to the side of the bridge of the nose, just to give a little separation between sockets, and again for the aged effect. Now, acting like we're doing contouring, we're just going to take that saddle shade and bring it up to the top of the hairline. Now that we've done a little bit of contouring, I want to try and bring some of the features forward. So we're going to put some stark white underneath the eye sockets. We're going to put it on the center of the forehead and bring it down onto the bridge of the nose, and we're going to put it above the eyes. And sometimes you just gotta blend with your fingers. Now this step is completely optional, but I wanted to add a little bit of color to the face. So I went in with the aqua color from the flash palette, and with a sponge, just blotted it onto the center of my lips, just to kind of give it a little bit of extra something. Going back in with the precision paintbrush and the black from the flash palette, we're going to now draw vertical lines across the jawline. This is the illusion of teeth. My hands are naturally pretty shaky, so you can see I'm trying to steady them. Just try and make them even on either side. Now for extra dimension on the inside of the mouth, for it to appear hollow, I'm going to take that Corrupt from Makeup Geek and a fluffy brush and apply it to the innermost area of my mouth. I wanted a little extra drama under the eye and to brighten it up a bit, so I took the jumbo pencil and applied little dabs underneath the eye and then just blended it out. Now, instead of drawing individual petals, I love the idea of using gems, so I picked up these gems from Michaels as well, and I'm just going to go and follow the outline of the sockets and just apply the gems one by one. So as we're coming to a close, I took my hair down in preparation for the completion of the look, and I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do for the top of the forehead, so I just took one of the gems and these little tiny pearls that I also picked up from Michael's and just created a little design in the center of the forehead. Now this is going a little bit beyond how many people would like to go, but I just thought I'd do it for show and to give you guys an idea, if you wanted to try it, of bringing the drama down onto the neck by providing a trachea, I guess you could say. So just taking a paintbrush, doing the white bones, and then in between drawing some black for the shadow, and then taking a sponge and blending it all out onto the neck. So I just teased my hair, added some hairspray. You can do whatever you like with your hair and however you want to style it, but I wanted to leave mine down. We're then going to pick up a flower crown, which I made myself. The flowers and the headband, they're all from Michael's. And there you have it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!